What's poppin' people, with your boy Zero? I almost said it's your boy Zero, aka Black Natsuki Subaru, and today we are here with, as you can tell by the title, something a little different. Now, we are going to be reading this a little earlier than I guess I'm supposed to. Even though it's a prologue, I don't think it's gonna spoil anything in particular for me, like, because I'm on chapter 31 right now. I was about to read 31, but then one of you guys like recommended that I read this. So I know a little bit about this. Al is not beating the allegations, and I like how they cover his face in this. So anyway, don't forget, I'm bricked up, you're bricked up. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well so you can stay updated on when I make videos, content, go live, and all that good crazy shit. Don't forget to share with your homies, because hey, look, I know there's probably a lot of other ReZero content creators out there, but they won't do it like me. So let's dive right on into it. Prologue, Account of a Witch's Dream, light novel, 41 edition. This music isn't really that fitting, but like, hey, whatever. Just like you, I'm a complete failure of a girl. Thus, hearing the witch's words, spoken with downcast eyes framed by long lashes, Aldebaran became unsure of what to say, merely sinking into silence. The grassland upon which Aldebaran trysts, how do you say that? Trysts with the witch occurred repeatedly without failure. That place, which did not exist anywhere in this world, was an alternate dimension created by the witch, one which could be called a castle of fantasies. Even when he did not inquire about its nature, she would invariably attempt to deceive him by saying, "It's something like a dream when you doze off." Upon that grassland, on this day, night had fallen. Unusual. I guess even unusual things can happen. As the star-studded black sky looked down upon him, Aldebaran sighed in wonder. On a fundamental level, the time of the grassland was fixed at midday. Given that this place was merely a landscape envisioned by its creator, the witch, it was divorced from notions of true time. Hence, the plains were always bright and decorated by clear skies. Albeit the topical person required not any colors aside from black and white. Were they truly the possessor of such unexpectedly high spirits that a patch of bright blue sky would peek out of their hearts of hearts without fail? Yet despite the manner of him harboring such doubts, he had been surprised by night falling upon the meadow nonetheless, to say nothing of the fact that the witch in question was dozing off atop the hill. Does she even need sleep? Interesting. Her upper body resting upon the white table, the witch took muted... What the hell? Hold on. I don't know what's up with my reading right now. Let me get a little bit of tea. Can't go wrong with tea. Let's see. Okay. As Aldebaran was to inquire on the topic of the unfamiliar nighttime scenery, upon realizing her slumber, he bated his breath, fixedly gazing at the witch's sleeping face. His initial impression was that of thinking, the witch also sleeps, eh? Obvious though it may have been, that was the extent of which the witch's manner of life was an enigma. She was a being who could create something like an alternate dimension at will. So if it had happened that she did not sleep, he would not have been surprised. In fact, until the present day, not once had he borne witness to her sleeping visage. She's infuriatingly beautiful. It was something he had known, but even when asleep, she possessed abnormally prominent beauty. The almond-shaped eyes housing unparalleled knowledge and curiosity were closed, but her facial features had likely taken God quite a bit of time to tune to perfection, and her long, beautiful white hair and seemingly faded white skin seemed to declare that no other color needed to be made known to the world. It truly infuriated him. Oh, this dude. What the fuck? This shit. I already know about the image, but I didn't know this was the context for the image. Wait. Okay. Thinking about it, this is a rare opportunity. I should hurry up and grab something to scribble on her face. As soon as he thought to do something rude, faint noise escaped the lips, causing Aldebaran to stiffen. Despite not having done anything, he felt like a child whose mischief was being reprimanded. However, in the next moment, the tension in Aldebaran's body would break his personal record. After all, in the eyes of the dozing witch, he caught a faint glimpse of a teardrop. Teacher? Chat, it's confirmed. It is confirmed. Damn. It's Subaru. Damn. I even see why they like covered the face, because we know, but like I like how they. That's crazy. That's crazy. Unconsciously, Aldebaran touched the shoulder of the sleeping witch and shook her body. With a faint groan at the call of With a faint groan at the call and the touch of her shoulder, closed eyelids slowly opened. As if to ascertain, those black eyes blinked several times and reflected Aldebaran right before her. Aldebaran? Yeah, that's right, teacher. It ain't like yourself to be taking a snooze out here. Before Aldebaran, as he concealed his discomposure, the witch silently got up, placing her slender fingers to her jaw. The awakening witch contemplated the situation, and then, a dream, was it? The fact that it had been so was unfortunate. Such was the new fucking reading right now. What the hell, bro? Such was the nuance carried by that mutter. After muttering, the witch wiped away the tears in which her. Hold on, give me a sec. Holy shit. I don't know what's up with me today. Okay, maybe it's because I need a little bit of a. Actually, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. After muttering, the witch wiped away the tears in her eyes with her fingers, clearing away the aftertaste of slumber. At that nonchalant gesture, Aldebaran felt a strange sense of loneliness. Thus, he unconsciously ended up asking about it. To cry while dreaming? Are you a kid or something? What sort of dream was it? So he spoke. Aldebaran fell silent at the awkwardness, painfully regretting the question. In all honesty, he had envisioned being bombarded with a great amount of knowledge regarding dreams, or to be poked fun at, teased for expressing interest in the witch's dreams, the usual progression. But, to Aldebaran's question, the witch did not respond with the usual progression. Instead, presented as an answer was the witch's comment from the beginning. Just like you, I'm a complete failure of a girl. Ruminating over the witch's words once more, Aldebaran reached the extremities of confusion amidst the silence. Just what on earth had she meant? Did she not care about being posed a direct question such as this? Even though she would usually blather on and on without end continuously. What was the reason behind her being so well-mannered right now? Even supposing he did inquire it and ascertain it, would the witch remain unharmed? Good grief. Just which one of us... Wait. Good grief. Just which one of us is the child? Huh? You said that I'd become so small. That I was just like a kid. Worry not. I am not some cute existence capable of being hurt by you. I am a wicked witch, you know. Closing one eye in a wink, the witch voiced her same old line, witnessing a glimpse of her characteristic childishness therein. Aldebaran heaved a great sigh. For some reason, it felt like there was no true lifelike feeling in it. Why is she beating around the bush right now? Shit. To be feeling this sort of way because of someone like Teacher? How peculiar. As far as I know, Teacher is supposed to be a title and honor, and yet I cannot sense a shred of reverence. Even though you were just trying to hide your embarrassment at peeking at a maiden's sleeping face. You go about these things way too maliciously. Let me see. You go about these things way too maliciously. That he was on the verge of being traumatized was Aldebaran's protest, yet the witch displayed zero concern regarding his complaints, tapping her fingers on the table in good humor. That instant, cups filled with tea manifested. Oh, that Eki donut chap! One of them for Aldebaran. Come on now, cheer up. Should I take the trouble of producing confections as well? I'm fine. Even if I eat here, it won't fill my stomach. So when I return to the other side, I'll be all jumbled up, feeling like I'm full while my actual body's hungry. When you say that, I actually want you to eat even more. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm like thinking about shit now because if damn it. So, if Al is Subaru, wait, we heard that Al got sent to Lagunica like 19 years before Subaru did, or main timeline Subaru. Did Satella bring him too? Like, if Satella brought the first Subaru, and it was Al and he failed, which like, dude, this is so confusing. I'm so confused. How did he get to stay and become a different? Well, technically, like two Subarus existing at the same time. Was his ability always like the same, or did he have the same version of Subaru's Return by Death? This is so curious. When you say that, I just want you to eat even more. You're the worst. Shouting out at the witch, who did not conceal even a shred of her impishness, Aldebaran rested his chin in his palm. Wait, yeah, so he definitely would have had two hands at this point. Then, stealing a glance at the gleeful witch, he ascertained that any traces of tears were nowhere to be found. The teardrops had vanished, and yet an unfading lump lingered in Aldebaran's chest. That which the witch had said was a joke was likely no such thing, but in truth, even she, beautiful and wise as she was, would have times where she cursed herself and wanted to cry. Just when the world could see the witch as a failed existence. It's nothing, sleepyhead teacher. Directing insults at the witch, tilting her head devoid of malice, Aldebaran brought the cup to his mouth. Likely, he had... And wait, so now that I'm thinking about this, like, when and how would he have met Echidna? Dude, no, this just brings more fucking questions. Okay. Oh, this is the end. Directing insults at the witch, tilting her head devoid of... Oh, wait, I just read that. Likely he had missed his opportunity. A chance to question... to question her on everything. On that very thing. God damn, I can't even fucking read today. What the fuck, dude? Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna clear through this. Clear through it. Like, blah, blah, blah. Where am I? A chance to question her on that very thing. Would it ever come around again? Supposing it did, would Aldebaran wish to know the answer? If he did wish to know, would the reason be because he saw sympathy or compassion? Or perhaps even a fake starry sky still quite the wonder to behold, yeah? Was his wish perhaps to have those black eyes, which albeit bore a jet black hue, self-same to that of the starry sky, appear to dazzle even more than the latter? Turn towards his own self? Aldebaran, who was the same as the witch in being a failed existence, knew not. Dude, this was short as hell, and sorry for my super shit reading, but damn, so many comments. So many comments. Oh my god. Sheesh. Let's see what people gotta say. Literally looks identical, I'm shook. He def stole his clothes and copied his haircut, not gonna lie. I mean... Yeah, no, it's too much of a resemblance for the illustrator to go off script. Plus, he has to, like, talk to Topic. Like, he can't just make this shit without going through Topic. Once again, he made me chuckle. Generally curious about Echidna and Aldebaran at this point. Is Echidna pulling threads behind everything? If so, to what end? Alice almost certainly largely her pawn, and knowing so, Roswell thought he would have a relationship with her or something, and so follow her instructions via the book, manipulating still others. Sphinx was her creation, and there is a possibility she is at least complicit in the instructions to the Sin Archbishops. But it could also be plans from Flugel or something laid out by Volcanica. This is interesting. This is super fucking interesting. Like, half of me just wants to sit and read the fucking comments. This is so interesting. All right, guys, this is gonna be, or obviously this is gonna be like a really short video, but I want you guys to post in the comments, what do you think all of this means? I mean, I'm about to start reading chapter 31, and I'm probably gonna read at least 3 or 4 chapters. I might go for like a binge, and just to get caught up, because dude, so much has happened. Like, bro, my brain is just scrambled. My brain is super scrambled right now. But all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I mean, like, this ending scene is fucking diabolical. But like, or this scene is diabolical. This has been your boy Zero, aka Black Natsuki Subaru. I want you guys to leave a like, subscribe, don't forget to share with your homies, and hit that notification bell as well so you can stay updated on when I make videos, content go live, and all that good crazy shit. So until next time, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Zero out.